Hey guys, Little Sarge here in Oklahoma. Got my 100 and I'm going to pull a clone off of it today. You know, just kind of give everybody a run through of what's going on. So before I do any cutting on any plants, I always sterilize my scissors, rubbing alcohol. I clean them before and after everything I do. I don't want to spread no diseases. Plus it helps your scissors stay a little bit sharper. Alright, so I've already pH'd my water to 5.5. I'm using these little rock wool cubes. The package says put them in there for about 10 seconds. That's all it needs. Don't be squeezing them. Put it back over here in the tray. Now this 100, I've already topped it, and I'm trying something a little bit different technique than what I've ever done. So I'm going to go ahead and prep everything else before I actually cut the plant. So I've got some aloe vera, and that's what I use for my cloning and everything. I've been doing this with everything, and I've always had really good success at doing it. So I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing.
So if you have them on Facebook and you're looking for a pet, check them all out. Other than that, you can stop by their offices.
Okay, so now I'm not going to go in the same hole. I made the same diameter. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use the same hole. Most of the time, these holes are pre-done, and they're a little bit too big for the clones. But this in here, it's a different little factor. It's a little bigger than the hole, so I think I'll be okay. Bigger stalks. Okay, so I've already topped it up here, and I've got these two nice branches, and I've done this purposely because I wanted these branches to be nice and healthy. Well, I'm not cutting there, or there. I'm going to cut down here. I'm going to keep it a little high right here so I can get the well, I'll show you. I'm going to cut right there so I can get aloe vera on that top so it doesn't get airlock in there. And I'll go ahead and touch it with aloe vera. Kind of cap that top there. Juicy. Alright, so now I'm going to start trimming this girl up.
So why are you doing that?
Well, doing this here, it kind of helps stop the focusing on the leaves. I want it to focus on getting the roots and everything. So
do you have to do that to all the leaves or just?
I do the bigger ones so I can focus more on something else besides that. I mean, you probably don't have to do all of them, but I do. Like I said, what works for me, I do, and this has been working for me. You know, everybody's got their own technique, and that's just the way it is. You know, I've watched this and learned this off of YouTube. You know, all of us learn one way or the other, and honestly, that's how I learned. Is books and YouTube, so that's why I'm making this video. I'm just passing on what I've learned and what works for me. If it didn't work for me, I wouldn't pass it on. And again, guys, just shout out to Sarah for being my camera lady.
Not shaking.
Yeah, she's awesome. Okay, and see, the very center, I won't even touch that. I'll leave that alone. So then I'll flip it over, and about the first inch down at the bottom, I'm gonna scrape all that off. Strip all that outside off, guys.
I wonder if that light, Jack, like it's hard to see.
Cut it at 40. Well, there's a little bit more.
See, I made notches in mine.
Yeah, Sarah makes notches in hers. I just strip mine back like that. I'll go back and I'll cut a 45. Just like so. A lot of people, they put it straight in the water. I'll put it straight in the aloe vera leaf. Move it around. Get it nice and juicy.
It's like snot.
And I'll go ahead and get a little extra right there and on top. There we go.
Perfect.
And there she is. That's, guys,
100.
that's what I've been doing. The 100 looks wonderful. It smokes wonderful. And a shout out to my Uncle Lance. You know, he's hooked me up on this. He's hooked me up on a few of these plants, and they're badass. And I appreciate him 100% for doing what he's doing, and you know, passing on his knowledge to me as well. So what I'll do is I'll take it in the other room where my veg room is. I'll spritz it down, and I'll put water in here, not exceeding the top of this rail here. I'll keep it down in the bottom. You just want to keep enough water in there to keep the moisture, because that's where this plant's getting it from. They don't have roots to soak up moisture, so you got to keep it humid inside the dome.
Gotta soak it in cider.
Yes. So I'll take the dome and I'll spritz the dome with water, and it's dechlorified pH water is what I'm using. Yesterday I filled my bucket full of water, put the bubbler in there, and let it set for over 12 hours to get the chlorine out of the water and everything. So basically I'm done here, and I'm going to put this girl back in there in another week or so. I'll repeat the same thing and go back down one more node. Once this heals and it's starting to look strong. So that's how we have it, folks. This clone here is going back to my Uncle Lance. Yeah. Thanks, guys.